And now for our application. We have 36 out of 100. We have 36%, because per means out of, cent means 100, and we have 36 hundredths, because the second place value to the right of the decimal point is parts that are cut up into 100 pieces, and the number that's there is representing the value in that hundredths place. Okay, well, let's simplify this. First of all, we have to ask ourselves, can we simplify mentally? I personally, whenever I see that the top number and the bottom number are both even, I just keep cutting them in half. That's just the way I do it. If you would like to make your factory and come up with your product and do it in one shebang, you could go ahead and do that. But I like to take the more practical way because that's just the way my brain works. And it's okay if your brain does it a different way. I know if I cut 36 in half, what I get is I get 18. And then when I cut 100 in half, I get 50. Well, guess what? 18 and 50 are both even, so I can still keep cutting them in half. What's half of 18? I know it's 9. What's half of 50? 25. Now, if I needed to, I could work on my factors for 9. I know my factors are 1, 9, 3. For 25, it's 1, 25, and 5. Do I have any common factors in there? No. So I know that 9/25 is in our simplest form. Now, another way that you could do it is you could do your factories. And what is made in a factory? A product. And the answer to a multiplication problem is called a product. Well, what are all my factors for 36? I know it's 4 times 9. I know it's 6 times 6. I know it is 36 times 1. And 100, I know I have 100, 4, 25. And maybe you're like me, once you get to where you know it is the greatest common factor, you can stop and you don't need to keep listing them, especially a number that you are really, really familiar with. So we know that our common factor, the largest common factor, is 4. And if you're one of those that wants to simplify it in one simple division by a common factor, do it. 36 divided by 4 is 9. And 100 divided by 4 is 25. So you can see both ways will get you to the simplified answer. I personally like to do it mentally, but whatever way you want to do it is fine with me. And should be fine. It will be fine with Common Core Math. Well, let's divide our whole up into, that's me concretely showing you how if you take 100 and you cut it up into 4 equal spots, you get 25. And if you count these, there's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. There's 25 into each one of these. So I'll show you there's 25 in each one of these. That would be my new denominator for each one of these groups. Okay? But I also divided 36. So if I take 36 and divide by 4, I get 9. So that would mean I would get, I'm just going to try this to do this very quickly so I'm not taking too much time. I'll put 9 in each one of these. And so you can see I have 9/25 here, 9/25 here, 9/25 here, and 9/25 here. And that 9/25 is the same thing as 36 100ths.